Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most searched for coins in numismatics, the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent penny. You've probably seen claims online saying this penny could be worth millions, or even $90 million, but what is the real market value? What variety should you look for? And is there a rare version that could one day be worth serious money? That's exactly what we're breaking down today. Asterisk asterisk hook asterisk asterisk if you've ever dumped a jar of old coins on your table and wondered if there's treasure inside, hit that like button and subscribe, because this coin might surprise you. 1982 is a transitional year in U.S. penny production. Prior to 1982, pennies were made mostly of copper. Starting in 1982, the U.S. Mint switched to copper-plated zinc. That means in 1982 you have both copper pennies and zinc pennies, and that's where many of the rare varieties and value stories begin. Numismatists recognize at least 7 basic varieties of 1982 pennies: large date, small date, copper versus zinc, and Denver versus Philadelphia mint marks. Some have subtle differences that can only be spotted with careful measurement or a scale, because the copper versions weigh about 3.1 grams, while zinc coins are about 2.5 grams. Most 1982 pennies in circulation today are the common zinc type, worth only face value. But some are copper transitional coins, and these are the ones collectors care about. So what actually gives a 1982 penny value beyond 1 cent? Are they copper instead of zinc? Most 1982 pennies are zinc, and they're nearly always just face value. But the rare copper versions, especially those with the small date variety, are collectible because many of them never made it into circulation. Asterisk asterisk number 2 asterisk asterisk are they errors, like off-center strikes, double die errors, or transitional planchet errors. These can fetch higher prices depending on severity and desirability. Condition: a coin graded at a very high condition, mint state 65 or above, can command a serious premium from collectors compared with a low-grade worn coin. Now let's talk honest current market value. Most 1982 pennies, especially the common zinc large date and small date pennies, are just pennies, literally worth 1 cent if you find them in change. Copper transitional pennies in average condition can sometimes sell for tens to hundreds of dollars depending on variety and market demand, according to reputable coin pricing guides and auction records. A rare 1982 small date copper cent sold for around $18,000 at auction in the past. A real documented sale, but that was a specific transitional era variety. In general, high-grade late MS coins and true rare transitional pieces might sell in the hundreds to low thousands. Certified top-grade examples can sometimes approach several thousand if the condition is superb. There are listings where high-grade copper transitional pennies and double die errors have sold from a few hundred up to a couple thousand on collector markets, depending on grading and demand. Let me be clear though, there is no documented sale anywhere close to $90 million for any 1982 penny. Some YouTube videos or clickbait articles may float wild numbers, like millions or tens of millions, but those are myths or exaggerations. Real auction houses report values in the thousands, not tens of millions. A 1982 Lincoln cent graded as MS68RD reportedly brought thousands at auction, not tens of millions. So when you hear rumors of a $90 million value, that is first weigh the coin. If it weighs about 3.1 grams, you might have a copper coin. If it's 2.5 grams, you've got zinc. Then check the date style, small versus large date, and the mint mark for Denver D or no mark for Philadelphia. Copper small date varieties are the ones most often sought after by collectors. Next, look for errors, off-center strikes, double die obverse, die cracks, and broad struck mint marks. Some errors can multiply value substantially, especially if the error is dramatic and the coin is in high grade. And finally, consider grading. Coins that have been professionally graded by major grading services like PCGS or NGC often command higher prices than raw coins sold privately because buyers trust the grade and authenticity. So what's the takeaway? Most 1982 pennies you dig out of your pocket, jar, or drawer are just worth 1 cent, and will likely stay that way. But a small subset of 1982 pennies, particularly transitional copper examples and high-grade error coins, can be truly collectible and worth serious money to the right buyer. That said, the biggest values in the coin world tend to come from much older or much rarer coins, like the 1943 bronze Lincoln cent, which has fetched over hundreds of thousands at auction, not because of hype, but because of genuine scarcity and collector demand. So, if someone tries to tell you a 1982 penny is worth $90 million, ask them for the auction record. Because real numismatic records don't support that number. If you're sitting on a box of old coins or a jar of pennies and want help figuring out what you have, drop a comment below with a photo and I'll help you identify it. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more coin value breakdowns, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you want, I can also help you make B-roll ideas, thumbnails, and title options for this video. Let me know. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into the truth about one of the most talked about modern pennies, the 1993 Denver minted Lincoln 1 cent coin. Many people have heard crazy claims about this coin being worth tens of millions of dollars. But what is the real market value? And how much could someone actually sell one for? Let's break it down today. We will cover the history of the 1993 penny, what makes certain examples collectible, the real-world values coins have sold, for the factors that drive price, and why some online listings wildly exaggerate worth. So, if you enjoy coin collecting videos or love finding hidden value in pocket change, make sure you stick around until the end. In 1993, the United States Mint produced billions of Lincoln 1 cent coins at the Denver Mint. This coin features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The Denver Mint used the D Mint mark indicating where it was struck. Most of these coins were released into general circulation and remain common today. The vast majority of 1993 pennies are worth exactly 1 cent or slightly more if they are in particularly crisp, uncirculated condition. Sell rare coins. 1. There are a few known collectible varieties and errors that can make a 1993 penny more valuable. For example, some coins exhibit die doubling or a close AM variety where the letters in America are closer together, and these can attract collector interest. eBay. 2. So what is the actual market value? Normal circulated 1993 pennies usually trade around face value 1 cent. Even in moderately nice condition, uncirculated examples without errors may be worth slightly more, perhaps $1 to a few dollars. Certified high-grade examples like MS-66 or MS-67 can fetch a few $100s in rare cases. Sell rare coins. 1. Collectors have documented coins graded extremely high for the series. For example, a certified MS-69 1993 Lincoln cent sold at auction for around $4,600. This is considered a top-end result for that date and that grade. PCGS. 3. Special error varieties such as significant doubling errors, rare, close AM coins, or extreme die varieties can sometimes sell for hundreds of dollars, but these are niche collector items and require expert grading to confirm authenticity and value. The Tribune. 4. There are even occasional rare error coins, like mule errors, where dies from different coins are mistakenly used. These can sell for large sums, but they are incredibly rare and not typical of a regular 1993 penny. It's a mistake to assume every 1993 coin falls into that category. The Sun. 5. You may have seen claims online that a 1993 Lincoln penny is worth $90 million. This incredibly high value is not based on any verified auction sale or price guide record there is number 1993 penny that has ever sold for anywhere near that amount. The highest recorded values for modern Lincoln cents are in the low five-figure range for rare error or ultra-high grade examples, but not millions, and certainly not tens of millions. The numismatic market values coins based on rarity, demand, condition, and confirmed sale records. Many online listings deliberately exaggerate prices to attract attention or lure buyers into thinking their coin is worth far more than reality. Just because a seller lists a coin at an outrageous price does not mean that someone will actually pay that amount. Any serious collector or dealer base offers on real completed auctions and price guides, not speculative listings. New York Post. If you think you have a valuable 1993 penny, here are some practical tips. First, get the coin professionally graded by a respected service such as PCGS or NGC. Extremely high-grade coins will command higher prices, and certification gives buyers confidence. Always compare completed auction results, not just asking prices on marketplaces. A coin listed for thousands of dollars does not guarantee someone actually paid that much. Like any collectible, the true market value is determined when a willing buyer meets a willing seller. Consider joining coin clubs or online numismatic communities to learn more about varieties and error types. Collectors who specialize in Lincoln cents can often help you identify specific markers that affect value. So to summarize, the real current value of a standard 1993 Lincoln penny coin is usually 1 cent. Most common coins are not worth anything more than their face value unless they are certified in extremely high grades or have notable errors. Certain certified high-grade examples have sold for thousands of dollars, but there is no verified sale of a 1993 penny for $90 million. Always rely on documented sale data and reputable grading services when determining what your coin is worth. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what coin you want us to analyze next. Catch you in the next video.